Tokyo, Japan, September 11th, 2025. In just 1 hour, the skies opened and the city was brought to its knees. Streets became rivers, airports froze, and the world's busiest rail network went silent. What unfolded that evening was not just a storm. It was one of the most intense rainfall events in Tokyo's modern history, and a chilling preview of what the future may hold. The numbers alone are staggering. The Japan Meteorological Agency reported that Meguro Ward saw 134 millimeters of rain in just 60 minutes. That's nearly 5 inches. Kawasaki City registered 100 millimeters in the same time. For comparison, that's more rain than Tokyo usually sees in an entire month. Within minutes, warnings blared across phones. Flash floods, river overflow, landslide risks. This wasn't a passing shower. It was an atmospheric assault. On the ground, the impact was instant. Underpasses vanished under torrents of water. Cars were swallowed and left abandoned as desperate drivers waded to safety. In neighborhoods across Setagaya, Meguro, Ota, Shinagawa, and Shibuya, floodwaters surged through streets, filling basements and trapping residents. In Kawasaki and Yokohama, entire intersections disappeared beneath muddy waves. The transportation meltdown was unlike anything Tokyo had seen in decades. At Haneda Airport, lightning strikes forced ground operations to shut down. Dozens of flights were canceled or delayed, leaving travelers stranded in terminals. Meanwhile, Tokyo's legendary train network, famous for punctuality to the second, was paralyzed. The Tokaido Shinkansen, the bullet train lifeline between Tokyo and western Japan, suspended operations between the capital and Odawara. Local lines suffered complete shutdowns. Tokyo Meguro, Oimachi, Ikegami, and Shin Yokohama all halted. Sections of the JR Nambu line closed after tracks and stations were inundated. Thousands of commuters crowded platforms, listening in disbelief as every announcement brought more suspensions. For many, the only option was to walk. Videos showed office workers and families wading through knee-deep water, briefcases and umbrellas floating away as currents surged past. The streets of the world's largest metropolis had turned into canals. As rainfall hammered the city, rivers swelled beyond capacity. The Izawa River in Setagaya Ward and the Tachiai River in Shinagawa overflowed, forcing emergency alerts and evacuation orders. Authorities warned residents to move to higher ground immediately. In Oda Ward, sirens echoed as families rushed to secure belongings before fleeing. Power grids buckled. Tokyo Electric Power Company confirmed that more than 7,000 homes lost electricity, mostly in Shinagawa, Ota, and Meguro. Darkness fell on neighborhoods, lit only by flashing sirens and the glow of emergency crews. The Tokyo Fire Department fielded a flood of calls. In Shibuya's Yoyogi district, firefighters smashed through a submerged vehicle's window to pull a driver to safety. Elsewhere, crews carried stranded residents through chest-high water and battled landslides that blocked critical roads. Social media turned into a digital lifeline. Dramatic clips showed hailstones hammering sidewalks, rain so dense it blurred the skyline, and winds that twisted umbrellas inside out. One witness in Yokohama described the storm as, like the sky tipped a bucket straight over the city. What made this disaster so severe was the storm's concentration. In just 1 hour, the city absorbed a deluge normally spread across weeks. Tokyo's drainage systems, engineered to withstand typhoons, simply could not cope with such rapid intensity. Rivers burst their banks before crews could react. Roads were cut off, commuters trapped, and businesses inundated in record time. Meteorologists explained that this was not a typhoon, but a compact thunderstorm cell, supercharged by unusually warm and humid late summer air. These systems, sometimes called guerrilla rainstorms, can unleash staggering rainfall over a narrow area in minutes. The JMA warned that as the climate warms, such storms will become not just more common, but more extreme. By morning, the skies had cleared, but the scars were unmistakable. Commuters returned to flooded stations, families shoveled mud out of homes, and businesses counted losses from destroyed inventory. Piles of debris lined once busy streets. And yet, amid the wreckage, stories of courage shone through. Neighbors formed human chains to guide children through torrents. Firefighters risked their lives in submerged tunnels. Families opened their doors to strangers stranded by the flood. Tokyo is a city built on resilience, a metropolis that has faced earthquakes, fires, and typhoons. But September 11th, 2025, forced a new question. How do you protect millions of people when nearly 13 centimeters of rain can fall in a single hour? How do you prepare for a future where storms rewrite the rules of survival in real time? This was more than a storm. It was a warning. Thank you for watching. If you found this report important, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Would your city be ready if a storm like this struck tomorrow? Oh, yeah.